Alrighty guys, so today what we're going to be doing is cutting down my X23 arrows, because if you've seen in maybe my second last video that I was tuning these arrows and I found out they were majorly underspined, which is devastating because I've been shooting underspined arrows the whole bloody time. No wonder I haven't been hitting 300s. How can you hit 300s with an underspined arrow? Ridiculous. So today we're going to cut it down, but I got a tip from one of the soldiers in the Ellis army that you can cut your aluminium shafts with an old pipe cutter. So that's what we're going to try today, is try and see if we can cut the tips down with the pipe cutter. Now, get a ruler and a texter and a pen. Starting to get everything set up down here, so we got everything ready to go. So we got a pen and a ruler, but first we're going to have to get this point out. So that means I'm going to need some pliers or some knocking pliers, just something to grip that tip. Let's get this bad boy happening. Get this tip out and see if we can cut it down with a pipe cutter. That's going to be interesting. If it works, well, it makes sense. They're made to cut square and they're made to cut copper pipe. So if they can cut copper pipe, they should be able to cut an aluminium pipe. It's super skinny. But let us know if you think the lighting's any better, because I've got me lights now. I've got some lights around here, so I should be lit up pretty good anyway. What do we got holding these together? Blue glue. Looks like I've got these held together with blue glue. That's all I need for that job. Let's get rid of the flame before I burn the house down. Now, how much we're going to measure. I'm going to take it down. It'd be good if I had inches on this ruler, but I don't. Do we have a ruler here somewhere? Doesn't really matter. We don't have to be that precise as long as we're doing the same on every one. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take it down 5 centimeters. 5 centimeters, and we'll see how we go. Your battery's getting a bit low. Okay, 5 centimeters should stiffen the arrow up a bit. Take it down that much. Let's give this pipe cutter a go and see how we go. Alrighty, so let's give it a go. I've never really used one of these pipe cutters, but I can't imagine they're that difficult. Got to screw it down onto it, line it up with the little mark. And we just screw it round. Tighten it in, screw it round. Tighten it in, screw it round. Seems to be working pretty fine. Oh. You're joking. You're joking, people. That was too easy. Check that out. Nice clean cut. Perfectly square cut. I've got a bit of sandpaper here. Sand it down a little bit. Make it nice and smooth. Well, that was a lot easier than what I was expecting. That was a mad tip from part of the crew. Part of the Ellis army. See, that's the whole point of this channel. That's what I love about it. You get all these tips you never thought about it. And that is a perfectly clean cut too. Wow. Now that is a great tip. So now what we got to do is glue this point back in. It looks like I've used blue glue. I normally use the yellow glue with aluminium, but seeing I've used blue before, we'll use blue again. So let's glue this point back in. We should be nearly good to go. So what I'll do too, guys, after this video comes out, I'll be doing a live stream. I'll be cutting down the other arrows, tipping them up, and we might go out and have a shoot, see how they go. So I'll be doing that live. I think it'll be about 2 hours after this video comes out that I should be going live, hopefully, fingers crossed. So that'll be good, a little live shoot for us. And little live chat while I fix up the rest of these arrows. So where am I up to? What am I doing? Let's heat this point up a bit. So this is how I put my points in anyway. See, I hold me point. I like to hold me point because then I know it's not getting too hot with the blue glue. If you use this low temperature glue, you got to be careful you don't get it too hot. So I like to just heat the tip up just a fraction. Then I just heat the glue up a little bit. Put the glue on the point. Let's get that point all gooey. Make sure that the glue's on all around the arrow, all the way around the around the point. And it's super thick there. So now what I do, I just wave it in here. Just keep waving it. See, the point's not even hot. I can still hold the point, so it's not hot enough that the point's going to burn me. So I just keep going. If the point does get that hot that I have to drop it, I know it's too hot to put in the arrow anyway, but it doesn't really matter with our aluminium arrows. Normally with the aluminium arrows I use the hot melt, not the low temperature one. And I must have put this on for some reason. So seeing it already had blue on the tip, I'll use blue again. So I just keep waving it in there. There's no rush, and this stops your point from getting too hot as well. And now all the glue's all melted. You can, if you could see close, it's all like melted and liquefied. So that means we're ready to put it back in the shaft. Cool it down a bit. We can just push her in, twist it as we go. Nice little bit, pop it down. And we have one arrow cut down. Now that should stiffen the spine up a bit. Hopefully now I'll be able to bare shaft these babies. Imagine that. No wonder I haven't been able to get a 300. It's ridiculous. I've been shooting all these 300s, we're trying to hit it with these arrows, and they were underspined the whole time, and not just a little bit. And if you've seen in that tuning video, they were hitting like this far wide of the target. That's 18 metres. Imagine if I went back further than 18 metres, it'd be bloody miles off. So hopefully 5 centimetres is enough. I think 5 centimetres is pretty good. That's nearly 2 inches down. So we'll cut 5 inches off the rest of the arrows tomorrow in this live stream. So make sure you stay tuned for this live stream in 2 hours. That does just, I don't know why, but since I've cut that down, that feels, I think the front of center, we've changed the front of the center a lot too, the F.A.C.T. That just feels really nice now. That looks like a smick arrow for some reason, actually. I don't know why. It's just looking good now. I think that's the perfect size it needs to be. But it's got that feeling, people. We'll soon find out tomorrow when we give it a go. Alrighty guys, so if you like this video, make sure you hit the like button for us, hit the subscribe button, help us get to that 1,000. We're getting so close to getting the 1,000. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next one. Hit that subscribe button for me.